ain't got shit on me.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. Tastes good. Tastes good. Welcome to Kush Eagle Liver. I am your always smoking host. Oops, the great. Now I had to split this episode into two sections for uploading purposes. I normally always do on Saturdays or Sundays recap or reaction to the bigger picture. As anybody who paid attention to this channel long enough knows, I think that's the best show pertaining to hip hop on YouTube. Point blank. Period. You can't argue me off that. Um, so I just want y'all to know, yeah, this is broken into two segments on purpose now because it takes so long to upload that 45 or 50 some odd minute video versus if I break it down into sections to where it's 225 or 230s, it's just easier. It's just easier. Um, we are still on the Freddie Gibbs Alchemist Alfredo 2 binge listening. Like when I say sonically, it's just sonically pleasant. I've been trying to find new ways to come up with ways like to describe it, and it don't do nothing but make me look like a retard that stutter all the time because I can't come up with new adjectives to describe it. But what I did want to do, and we're going to do right now, is catch the reaction of the bigger picture because this is clearly not a West Coast album. And we got to, you want to take music that's from a region because I said we were always talking about regional sound, how regional sound is eventually going to come back. This is regional. This is Midwest rap. This is Midwest hip hop. And I wanted to see how receptive the West Coast would be to something from the Midwest. No, this is not New York. And I'm not going to let y'all, because somebody like, hey, you thought you said you ain't messed with New York. That man's from what? Gary, Indiana. Fuck out of here. New York always trying to claim, if it's on the East Coast, New York want to claim it. Y'all don't get this. This is us in the Midwest. Sit down. Figure out what Joey doing. But yeah, let's check out the bigger picture and see what they talking about, how they feel about it. Because again, DJ Head is the official or unofficial voice of the West. So what he say, he is a gatekeeper also. So that matters when you have the platforms that he has, the voice that reaches the places that his voice reaches. You don't get to shrug that off like you not. Yes, you're a gatekeeper. So I want to see what he say. I mean, also Elliot, because of how long he's been in the game from a journalistic standpoint, as well as, you know, he's fighting. He's fighting some things right now. He's fighting for his relevancy. So I want to see how he play it with this too. And then with Jeremy being younger, as the younger demographic, does the younger demographic support this type of music? I got some YouTube shorts coming out where I did a little test with this album to see how the younger demographic responds to it. So look out for those. But let's check out the bigger picture real quick. Let me throw these ears on. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, help me keep the YouTube police about our business. So while we in here smoking and drinking and talking our ish about this hip hop, it's not in our business. It's no different than 12 coming knocking at your door. What you doing in there? You smoking? You drinking? You don't want them in your business. Same difference. Same difference. Let me get this share so we get to it. Let's get to it. Again, this is the bigger. I can't talk. This is the bigger picture. Let's get to it.
some of us had heard some of the Freddie Gibbs album. We won't rehash that from last week. But now that it's out, it's live into the world. There's been a lot of talk about this.
Have you heard the final mixes, DJ?
Yeah, I listened to it as it's supposed to be listened to.
What do you think? Better than the first?
No advances unless they come directly to me.
Any skips?
To me, it's not better or worse than the first. It's the same. It's the same. It's going to be nominated. Like it's.
But is Godfather 2 better than The Godfather? Sequel-wise.
Yes, to me. I'm a Godfather 2 guy. I like The Godfather 2, then 1, then 3.
It's hard to make the sequel better than the original.
You know what it is? It's not that it's better or worse. To me, it's just it's literally what I expected it to be. I did have a couple of slaps.
But I buy the theory though, and I see a lot of people saying it, that Freddie is rapping better on this album.
Yes.
Than the first album.
I think flow-wise.
And Freddie's getting better even as an artist and a rapper, like just skill-wise. And I think that also he took it on some like no holds barred, I'm gonna address all the shit. Like he's stirring back up all these old beefs he had, Jim Jones, Benny. He's even tapping Currency. Like he's going there with it. Like it's just, there's no holds barred. And his lyricism, I think, is at the highest level it's ever been.
Yeah, I just think that I would like, and this is, I mean, obviously Freddie is my guy. I would like him to, I want Freddie to jump into it.
But before DJ Head say what he gonna say, because I find what he said interesting. Freddie really sharpened his knife with this one, didn't he? I mean, he really sharpened his knife with this one. Like, I get what they're saying, like, comparing Alfredo to Alfredo 2. What you walk away with after listening to both, it on the surface, it does kind of seem like the same. But if you listen to Freddie, go back, because I made myself do it. I'm gonna do it again today. Go back, listen to the original Alfredo, and then listen to Alfredo 2. You can hear Freddie done tightened up. He done got bet, like, it's like, hey, Freddie done went past his Super Saiyan. He know regular Super Saiyan is not, he done found Super Saiyan God. But what DJ Head about to say is interesting, and we're gonna talk about this part after he get done. Proceed.
Another pocket. Because Freddie is too talented to get typecast as just this artistic MC. Mm-hmm. Like, he should be in those conversations when we having a conversation about like who's the best and who's dope, and like from the new, or he not even from the new era, but you know, he's never got that ascension of being considered one of the guys that are amongst the elite. He's never in those conversations. Not that he cares. I know you don't give a fuck, Freddie.
So do you think it's even about him getting respect as a lyricist, and you want him to be a star, that kind of thing?
No, it's not about being a star. He don't care.
Some songs.
I want him to, because there was a couple of like there.
What are the slaps? What are the potential slaps?
When I listen to I Still Love Her, I got 2 songs in my favorite off the project. I Still Love Her and Gold Feet with Jid.
Yeah,
Jid cooked him on.
Talk to him. Gold Feet. I see you, Jid. I'm letting you finish, and then we gonna talk. But I see you, Jid. Stop playing around. Get to it, cause I'm gonna have a whole separate video for you, bro. Cause if you consistently do what you did on that, we gotta change our conversation, how we talk about you, my boy. Proceed.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think Jid got the better of him. Because my thing with Jid is there wasn't really any memorable quotables. His flow is
I can see that.
great,
I can
but
see that.
Freddie is a very quotable rapper. And so I think if you're going up against somebody who has all these pop culture references and bars that you remember, you kind of got to be in that pocket. Same with what Jid did with M. He had quotables on that verse. That's
Yeah.
so I think he needed.
But yeah, Gold Feet, I still love her. I think
I still love this really
okay.
dope.
So when I went back and listened to it, I was listening back and forth. I got about 4 or 5 different rhyme schemes from Freddie, right? I would like him to expand on that. Like, give me some different pockets and patterns on songs, not just one pattern per song. And I think those things to other rappers, not that Freddie cares, but to other rappers, that's what they listen to. From when I'm talking to rappers, I'm in barbershop talk.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he rapped one scheme through the whole record, or he didn't change up his cadence or flow or whatever. Like, I just want him to get more credit than he gets. That's what I would like.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. I was a little salty at his comments at first. I had to sit with his comments for a minute, right? Based off what he said, though, I understand it now. It took me a minute, but I understand it. When you hear somebody display a level that's way up high, like it's elite level. Somebody's showing you elite level lyricism that you know the capability is there. You kind of want to see that consistently throughout an entire project. Like, show all your superpowers in every song. Not, I'm gonna show you this superpower in this song, this superpower in this song, this superpower in this song, and so forth and so on. No, I see everything that makes you super in every song. I get it. Because if we get a project like, let's hypothesize, right? Say we get a project like that from Freddie Gibbs, to where he's super saying God every song for, well, let's be fair. He done gone super saying God on 11 to 13 or 14 tracks on an album. Like, he visceral with it, like in his bag, like we know Freddie can be, instead of just in different type of pockets throughout different songs. If I go by the way DJ Head speaking of it, it's like we really should be having conversations. Like, we should really be thinking like, hey, what if we got, what if we could compare? We should be in a conversation where comparing a Kendrick to a Freddie Gibbs. Like, he should be in that upper elk. Like, who you go for at the end of the day don't matter. It's the point is being in the conversation itself. Like, right now we kind of talk about him like, oh, we know he dope, and then we move on to the next person. No, in reality, he's so dope. We really need to elaborate on what it is that makes him dope. And I think, just going off of what DJ Head is saying, because the conversation around him should be bigger. And I agree with it. The conversation around him should be bigger. Why is it not, though? We gotta ask both sides. Like, yeah, it should be, but why isn't it? Everybody loves this project. I'm looking forward to actually leaving the house these days, because I was like, all right, bet. It means I have something to do. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to catch that West Coast opinion. And for DJ Head to come out with slaps off the album is always dope. Because that means he got some songs off the album that's gonna be in rotation. I think everything that could be said about this album has already been said. Now we at the point, I think we're getting to the point where we can nitpick a little bit, but we're nitpicking something that we already know is great. We're starting to get to the point where we're asking for a little bit extra, because we're talking about somebody that's capable of that extra. Hopefully, if we go off of the opinions of DJ Head, maybe that next project is that one that's like I think the next project is gonna go a long way to shaping the overall pecking order of hip hop. We'll say it that way. So that way we still kind of not doing too much with what we saying over here. But we're a believer in Freddie Gibbs around these parts. Project is fire. The West Coast rocking with it. The Midwest rocking with it. Young people I think are starting to come around, or at least receptive to the sound. I'm gonna do some more experimentation with it, especially with younger crowd, because that's what we need to know. What are young ears open to? So, oops, great. This is Kush Equilibrium. Appreciate y'all pulling up for the smoke break while we see, you know what I'm saying? We get different opinions on the same thing. It helps paint a bigger picture so we can see the different angles. Okay, they might not mess with it over here. Why not? They do. These are the things that we have to do. You can't cover something once and be done with it. You need to cover it a couple of times from different aspects to get a clear picture. But like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all been doing the thing these last couple of days or weeks or whatever, and I appreciate y'all. Like always, let me get this to y'all, man, because it ain't no good just sitting in my laptop, you know.